What's happening in the crypto market?
Bitcoin, Mike, because it's booming again. We're back above 23K.
Bitcoin is surging to record highs today.
Apple's XRP token has surged more than 500%.
World's second largest cryptocurrency had an even bigger month.
And check out Bitcoin getting hammered today, hitting its lowest level since last July.
The volatility in crypto, to really hash out the bull and the bear case for this asset class.
Hello guys, what's happening? Tyler here from Daily Market Movements Crypto. As you can see, today we're going to be doing some analysis on the sushi chart. And we're doing something a little bit different today. We're actually recording live as our trade setup is playing out. And for those of you that follow me on Twitter at Daily Market M, if you don't already, please make sure you do, as I'm a lot more active here on my Twitter page. I'm always posting, different plays and setups I'm looking at, as well as analysis whilst we're currently in the trade. I'm a lot more active, so turn your notifications on than I am on YouTube. Sometimes I don't always get the time to set aside an hour or two a day to, update my YouTube channel on the trades we're placing. So make sure for sure that you go over and follow me on Twitter at Daily Market M. But posted here, this morning I said that we were looking at a nice play on sushi for some downwards movement. And if we hop over to the chart, as you can see, we are starting to break down, which is great. My signal team got a nice entry here at $1.73. Again, for any of you that want to catch my trades as soon as I place them, as soon as I enter, you'll only get that privilege if you are following my signal service. If you want to do so, make sure you head over to www.dailymarketmovementscrypto.com. But here we have the sushi chart. So a rising wedge and a falling wedge is one of my most favored and reliable technical analysis patterns that I see out play on these crypto charts. Especially across a lot of coins, they seem to really respect this type of pattern. You've got a falling wedge, you normally respect it by a breakout. 60% of the time, I'd say, to the upside, and then when you have a nice rising wedge here, 60% to 70% of the time, providing you get a breakdown of the trend line, you are very, very likely to see a nice break to the downside. So this is what I saw here playing out for sushi. So well done to all the team on my signal service that did get the great entry here. And as you can see, we're currently breaking down, which is great to see. And if we zoom in on to the 4-hour time frame, I've actually noticed that we've got a really healthy looking head and shoulders pattern here. So here I would probably say the neckline is give or take. And then you've got like a nice head here, as well as your left shoulder and your right shoulder. So, two confluence patterns there that are saying to me, sushi is ready to break down here. And we've since got a nice break of the trend line here. So it's definitely looking like we're going to head lower. And I also had a look on the RSI, especially on the daily. We were overbought, which meant, we were likely to have some downside here on the sushi chart. And we're also sitting at a key range here as well. We're at the top of the range where we've found and experienced some resistance. This has been a range that we've been stuck in probably since about the beginning of May there. Just accumulating, trading sideways, not having much of a confluence in either the upside or downside. So I don't anticipate with only one previous tap of this range to actually go ahead and break it straight away. And that's not what we've done here. We're just sitting and we're just trading sideways. So for me, it was an optimal short. I want to show you guys, what things I look for when I am taking these trades. They don't have to be big complex ones. You just need to look for some nice simple patterns on the chart that give you, 2 or 3 indicators like the head and shoulders we looked at on the 4-hour chart. Let me just go back to that. Like the head and shoulders, like the rising wedge on the daily with your overbought conditions, and hey presto, you've got enough confidence in there in your analysis that the trade is going to go in a bearish momentum to the downside. And where are our price targets for this? So simply from the bottom of the range wedge to the top of the wedge, it's very, very likely that we'll go and hit the at least a 0.382 Fibonacci retracement at $1.54. But most commonly we go and hit the 0.5 at $1.38. Sorry, $1.43. And best of all, we go all the way down there and hit $1.33. So nice and simple setup. Well done to all the team that entered. We're yet to take profit on this trade. We still have it running, and fingers crossed we will reach those take profit targets. Thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate you catching in on the update.